Pray continually. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. What does pray continually mean? Pray without ceasing. Pray constantly. Is it possible to pray continually, constantly, or without ceasing? How can you pray while you're doing something else? How can you pray when you're meeting a person, working on some task, enjoying a movie, walking in the park, eating a meal, driving a car, or doing something that does not seem to have any direct relationship with God? It is possible if you live in the present consciousness of God in daily life. Living with the present consciousness of God. When you're doing something, anything, try to do it with the present consciousness of God. This simply means you're doing it with God. When you're meeting a person, it is not you and the person. Rather, it is you and the person and God. Likewise, it is not you and your work. It is you and your work and God. It is not you and the movie. It is you and the movie and God, and so on. Praying continually is possible if you have the triangle relationship. Thinking of God while you're doing something else is life with God, and it creates a relationship called triangle relationship. In the triangle relationship, you acknowledge, honor, and rely on God's presence in your life. If you live in the triangle relationship, praying continually is possible. Triangle relationship example 1. Here you are and you're having a meal. When you live in the triangle relationship, you're not the only one having a meal, but God is there with you. A triangle has been formed. Triangle relationship example 2. Here you are and you have a business meeting. When you live in the triangle relationship, you're not attending the meeting by yourself, but God is there with you. A triangle has been formed. Triangle relationship and community. When you face or do something in the world, you can look at it like a community that has two members, you and the world. When you choose the life of triangle relationship, your community now has three members, God, you, and the world. You face something in the world or do something in the world every day. As a Christian, you believe in God's sovereignty over all things that go on in the world. In that case, you would want to interact with God so that His will be done in the world through whatever you think, say, and do. When you interact with God by communicating with Him, you are praying continually. As you ponder over whether it is feasible to live the triangle relationship and to pray continually, please consider the following biblical truth. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. I have been crucified with Christ, and I no longer live, but Christ lives in me. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You're not your own.